The Ability Connection provides programs and services to New Mexicans with disabilities and their families. Yesterday, they unveiled a new technology initiative which is going to improve the way disabled New Mexicans communicate and enable them to live more independently. Isn't that wonderful? And joining us, our Senior Vice President of Ability Connection, Mark Denzin. Welcome, Mark.
Good morning.
Good to have you with us today.
Thanks so much for having us.
And we also want to welcome from corporate partner Circle K Regional Operations Director Pat Calento.
Hi.
Great to have you. Did I say Matt? I meant Pat. I'm sorry. I'm thinking about saying okay. Calento right, not Salento, so I got the P and the M mixed up. Pat, good to have you.
Thank you. Glad to be here.
So let me ask you guys this, because I think a lot of people want to understand, what type of services does Ability Connection actually provide?
Sure. Ability Connection provides services both to children and adults, and it's a wide range of services. We're here in the New Mexico market, and we really look to be able to fill the gap with services for individuals with disabilities.
I love to hear that.
Yeah.
And you know, we need so many people to help, and the thing is, you use assistive technology that you've introduced just yesterday. So could you talk a little bit about that for our viewers?
Sure. Yesterday we launched our technology initiative, and what it is using software that allows individuals who can't communicate verbally to communicate.
Okay.
And we deliver it through very cost-effective means with iPads.
With iPads. Isn't that amazing how we are able to make technology make lives so much more meaningful now? Even though we complain a lot about it, it really is making a big difference. And Pat, you got Circle K involved, so tell us how they got involved with this initiative.
Well, Circle K has been involved for many years. They've been involved with Ability Connection as a corporate sponsor and also a region sponsor. We do predominantly our sponsorship through our canister collections in our stores. You know, when a customer comes into our stores and they purchase a Thirst Buster or a cup of coffee, our associates are usually asking them for change.
Yes.
And when they put that few pennies into a canister, they may not know where that change is going to go, but today we know that it's going to go to Ability Connections of New Mexico and the services they're providing.
I'm really happy you just said that, because I am always in there buying a Thirst Buster. I'm always getting a soda in there. So I always am asked that question, and I love to hear that that's where the change is going.
It is.
That makes you feel so, it makes you feel like you're contributing to something important.
It is. You know, in those pennies and dimes, people don't realize how much it adds up to, but last year alone we collected $140,000.
Wow.
This year we've already met that goal, and we're hoping to exceed our current goal, $181,000.
Oh my gosh.
And our store over on Paseo and Jefferson, where we have a manager, Regina Reynolds, her alone, she has collected over $12,000 this year.
Regina?
Regina.
Congratulations to her. That's incredible. What a wonderful thing that you guys are doing. And I want to know who's actually eligible to receive the benefits of all of this.
Sure. Anyone in New Mexico has the opportunity. They need to be 3 years or older so that they have the ability to be able to use the iPad.
Sure.
But 3 years or older, you're eligible, and there are some policies that they have to be able to for the application process. But
well, how does that application actually work?
You can do it online from our website. It's www.abilityconnectionnewmexico.org. And they can go online and they can find the application.
And if you're 3 or older, apply. That's a wonderful thing that you're doing this, and I really appreciate when I hear things that are going on across the community, and not just, you said, nationally and regionally. I mean, it's wonderful to have partners that are participating, and just talking about the different services that you provide. Talk a little bit more about that so our viewers really understand.
Sure. The services that we provide here, again, are for children and adults.
Yes.
And the services are, it's a large slate of services that allows those individuals to be more independent. We do in-home services for individuals. We want to make sure that we're trying to keep people as active and in the community as possible. So, you know, our offices are working, you know, with individuals and disabilities. Our counselors work with them, and it's really designed to make sure that they're active and able to stay in their homes and in the community as much as possible.
And I would imagine, being that
here in the state in New Mexico that were done through the University of New Mexico with the efforts of Ability Connection. It was very, very gratifying.
That feeling, I mean, when you get to see their face, were you able to see them in person?
Yes, I presented them myself.
Oh, could you tell me a little? I love to hear these stories.
It was, well, there were 3 different individuals. I'm sorry I can't remember their names right now, but they were, there was a young lady, a young boy, an individual who was just starting college.
Right.
And I think they were just overwhelmed, you know. now to receive this, and they were showing it to their mom, showing it to their brother and sister in one case, and it was amazing. And in an event that we had in Dallas recently, a mom heard her son speak for the first time, and it was a very emotional moment that we all were left in tears.
Oh, that gives me the chills. That's so touching. I love to hear these stories, and I love to know that people who have disabilities have opportunities. And thanks to what you're doing, you're giving people a chance to have that. And I want to also ask you about some of the other corporate outreach that you're doing at Circle K.
Well, we work predominantly with Ability Connection. We have what's called a mobile program. About 4 times a year we will sell a mobile where somebody can write their name and post it in the store, maybe put their favorite football team. We usually coordinate it with a special event going on in the year. Recently we had the Balloon Fiesta in town. So we had balloon mobiles we had throughout the store. And we sold, one of our stores sold 500 of those, and they were covering the entire store. Oh my God.
So it really sounds to me, based on what you've said so far, that the people that work for Circle K are really on board and really passionate about helping the causes. I mean, just to hear what Regina did. I mean, it just shows that they're behind it, and that they're proud of where they work, and that they're proud of what they're able to do for the whole community.
I don't want to take away the fact that most of it comes from our customers.
Oh, of course, we don't want to forget the people that are actually paying too.
It is coming from our customers who are buying those and putting the money in the canister, but it's driven by our store manager. It really is.
Well, thank you again for all the work you're doing. And let me ask you this, how can Ability Connection actually be reached?
Sure. You can reach us again at www.abilityconnectionnewmexico.org.
Okay, great. And you can also call 505-268-5076 for more information, right? Gentlemen, thank you both so much for being with us. We really appreciate it. And thank you again for all the efforts you're doing.
Thanks for having us.
And you might be able to win an iPad out there. So just keep that in mind. And if you love a man in uniform, then stick around. We're introducing you to some first responders who are getting into the ring for a good cause, and that cause by the kids.